Hi folks, it's Card Noob Chris here and back with another 6-pack video. So I like whenever I get these Allen Ginter 24 packs, rather than blasting through the whole box in one big go, I like to take my time with it and do them in packs of 6. So like 6 in a row and then come back a couple days later or sometimes the next day and do another 6 and just kind of make the fun last a bit longer. So we're going to do another 6 packs today. I hope you're having a very good day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Like I said, I'm a bit of a card noob. I've got my Ninja Turtles Christmas jumper on again today. Still the Christmas holidays. Now one of these packs in this feels a wee bit fat. So hopefully there's something good in that. It might be my imagination, but one of them just feels a wee bit thicker than the rest. Which one was it? This one? No. I think it was this one at the bottom, maybe. Anyway. It could be my imagination. You're guaranteed 2 hits in these boxes, a relic or an auto. Haven't hit it yet with the first 6, so the second 6 of the left side, hopefully we'll get at least one of the hits in that side. Yeah, hope whatever you're up to today, you're having a really good day, having fun. So I like to kind of do a wee question of the day in each of these videos. And in the Allen and Ginter packs, you get like celebrity cards as well as baseball players. Most of the celebrities I'm not massively fussed on. However, I did in this pack get a celebrity card that I do quite like, and that is a refractor of Bryan Cranston. I would love to get a Bryan Cranston autograph. So you can see it says refractor here at the back. So again, I'm a card noob, and if anybody else is a noob to collecting, what I want to do in my videos is maybe go through some of the things that's on it to help tell which cards are maybe a bit more rarer and so on. So this is a refractor. When it catches the light right, you get lots of nice colors off it and so on, as you can see. So yeah, so that was pretty cool. I guess my question would be, if you could have a signed kind of like baseball auto card of any celebrity, who would it be? And if you want to, you can even put why. If I think to who my first ever celebrity hero was, it was probably Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker. So probably like a Mark Hamill signed card. I have a bit of a heartbreaking, Richard Kind there, a bit of a heartbreaking Mark Hamill story. So in 2015, so just 10 years ago, my daughter needed a kidney transplant. She got my kidney. We were over in Great Ormond Street Hospital in London. And this was the December, so it was November 24th that the kidney transplant happened. There's William Fickner. And The Force Awakens was coming out that year. And, PCA, he's one of my favourite players. I have a ball that PCA threw me somewhere. I'm not sure where it is at the minute. It's downstairs at the minute, actually. So PCA threw me a ball. I was on a tour at Wrigley Field and he was doing batting practice, and it was my birthday, and I had a wee birthday badge on that they give you at Wrigley Field if it's your birthday, and the tour guide pointed this out. So PCA threw me a baseball. That was pretty cool. I have it in a wee display thing. It's downstairs at the minute, so I'll put PCA there. So but yeah, so it was 2025. We were over there. The transplant was 24th November, but we had to stay there for like a month or so after for my daughter Lucy to be, looked after. It was my kidney, actually. Yeah, it was my kidney. So she got my kidney 10 years ago. And anyway, they had to look after her. We were in Great Ormond Street, where that's where she stayed, the Children's Hospital. And we had to stay there for the guts of a month. And we literally left London on Christmas Eve that year to come home. But anyway, Caminero. Yeah, so anyway, we were out. Oh, what's this now? Oh, a rip card. Oh, wow. I haven't got one of these before. Now, I've been kind of half looking forward to and half dreading getting a rip card because it creates a dilemma. Dilemma is, do you rip it or do you keep it? As it says right here on the card, rip it, keep it. And it's out of 199. Oof. I hate dilemmas, really, but what's it say on the back? This is genuine Topps Allen Ginter rip card. If you dare, rip this card open to discover a collectible exclusive mini card embedded inside. inside this card will be an exclusive mini parallel. So it could be like such a bit. And I've seen people rip these and get completely basic cards, like, you know, where they kind of think, oh, I should have kept it. And it's a Reggie Jackson too. Like that's a legend player. Like, and they've just got something which is like, oh, I should have just kept it. Oh man, I don't know what to do with this. All right, I'm gonna set it aside. Never got a rip card before. I'm not gonna rip it in this video. I'll tell you that right now. I need to think it over. Forget it. Anyway, right, Matthew Boyd, another one of my Cubs. I'm a Cubs fan. Nice pocket mini. It's a short print Kirby pocket. Anyway, to go back to my story then. So yeah, and then Jim Palmer on the Wicked Curves. So basically, anyway, it's December. I'm a massive Star Wars nerd, Star Wars fan. Like I said, Luke Skywalker was my hero growing up as a kid. Whenever I was small, my first kind of real cinematic hero. What used to watch the Star Wars movies all the time. I even wrote for this like TV show thing back in the day where you could try and meet your heroes to see if they could fix it for me to meet my hero. But I never got heard back from them. Anyway, my daughter Lucy's on Eagle Ward every day for literally a month. So Eagle Ward in Great Ormond Street. And then one day they say, look, she's doing really well. You know, you can take her out for the day, take her off the ward, take her out and about, get her used to being back outside. She's only like 3 at the time. You know, take her outside and all that sort of stuff. Have a bit of fun in London. And then bring her back, you know, after tea time. And she'll spend the rest of the day back in the hospital. So this is great. My wife's sister was over. And she was going to do stuff with her. I've been dying to see The Force Awakens. So I said to my wife, look, are you happy if you go and do stuff with Lucy and your sister, you know, on our son Daniel, and I maybe find a cinema and go watch The Force Awakens? And I was like ridiculously giddy. There's Libby Dunn. Volpe. I was ridiculously giddy over the whole idea. Oh, Yuli Berra on the black border. That's quite cool. I like that. I wonder what the back is. I just didn't know the back. So I was so giddy over the idea that Luke Skywalker might actually be back in Star Wars, that there's a new Star Wars movie. All the reviews have been brilliant. And so I went to this cinema around the corner from Great Ormond Street. Was this the one that feels far? I don't know. And watched the movie Force Awakens. Absolutely loved it. I understand the kind of, you know, criticisms that, oh, it's a bit of a retake, blah, blah, blah. I didn't care. I just really enjoyed the film. Just loved it. Thought, yes, Star Wars is back. It's fun. It's great. Luke Skywalker was back, even though he's only in it right near the end. But I was just on cloud nine. I loved it. I really loved the movie. So anyway, I get back to our little flat that the hospital that she gives you across the road from it when you're in for a long time, where the families stay. Yeah, next again. And my wife says to me, oh, can you go over and get Lucy's medicines before, and then we'll take her back over in a couple of hours. So I go over to the hospital, go up to Eagle Ward, and walk in. And I was wearing a Star Wars t-shirt because I'd worn it to go and see the movie that day. I walk on to Eagle Ward, and one of the nurses goes to me, oh, did you meet him earlier? And I'm like, what do you mean, meet who? So this is like the second or third week of December. So the movie's just come out. I'm like, meet who? Your man, your fella from Star Wars. What fella from Star Wars? He was here in the ward all afternoon. And my heart's starting to thump now. Like, what? What fella from Star Wars was here on the ward all afternoon? What are you talking about? And the nurse didn't even know his name, didn't know who he was, what character he played. So she turns to this other nurse and goes, who was that fella that was here all day from Star Wars? And the other nurse then says, oh, it's your man that plays Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill. And I was like, you're not serious. Mark Hamill was here all afternoon? She's like, yeah, he was in Lucy's room, because Lucy had a room, her wee wardroom had her and this other kid in it. And she's like, were you not there? I was like, no, I was literally watching the movie that he was in, going nuts over the fact that he's back on the big screen. You're telling me he was here? He'd been there all afternoon. He'd played with the kids on Eagle Ward and other wards in Great Ormond Street for like ages. He met all the parents. Whenever I got back over, I was heartbroken, like absolutely devastated. Still am 10 years later. And then I get back over to like our little flat, and we're eating dinner, and the news comes on, and like at the end when they do those kind of like, well, that's a nice Sweet Victories one there, Mark Maguire at the end. Yeah, so like they do at the end of the news, sometimes they go, oh, here's a nice item. They did this nice item of all about, you know, this out of the world experience, you know, that kids on Eagle Ward and Great Ormond Street had that day. And sure enough, there's Mark Hamill on Eagle Ward. There's the wee kid who's in the room. Mo Baller, I've got a couple of him so far. There's the wee kid. He's in Lucy's room. I can see Lucy's bed. He's playing lightsaber battles with the kid at the bed beside her. You know, and yeah, and he just seemed to be as awesome as he always seems to be with all of the parents and the people there. And I was just like devastated that I'd missed him. Absolutely devastated. And the irony, like, of all the days that we were on that ward, the one day that we weren't there, my childhood hero arrives, and I'm literally round the corner at that moment watching him on the big screen. And like, it's giddy as a kid, you know, in a candy store, thinking, oh, here's Mark Hamill, there's Star Wars is back, it's great, Luke Skywalker's back. And yeah, gutted, absolutely gutted. So yeah, so if you could have any signed celebrity baseball card, who would it be? Equally, if you've ever any heartbreaking celebrity story, you can tell me that too in the comments. Okay, one last pack of these 6. So we got our rip card there out of 199. Again, Reggie Jackson one. I'm totally not really torn as to what to do with it. I really don't know. Right, last card. Here we go. Oh, we got something else here. We got like a silver. Was that maybe gold filigree? This has got a bit of gold tint to it. I've already got a numbered red foil filigree. This might be a gold. Ooh, let's see. Kieran Boggs. Sheffield. Is it Roger? Gary Sheffield. I always call him Roger. Shohei Ohtani. One of the best players in the world. I love Shohei Ohtani. Alvarez. Oh no, let's see. Are we numbered? Oh, we are numbered. Got a numbered card. Right, I'll keep that till the end. We're numbered. I've got a numbered red foil filigree, numbered to 5. Where is it? I'll show you it before we see who this guy is. Yeah, there it is. So I've got this red foil filigree, numbered to 5 of Ezekiel Tovar. There you go. There's the wee number to 5, 3 of 5. You can see down there. Right. We've got Sweet Victories. That's nice. It's quite a nice one. So it is. Lifting the trophy high in the air. Juan Soto, I've seen him play live whenever I was at regularly. He's a great player. And I actually have this. So this ball here, he threw this ball. So Jonah Tong, sorry. He threw it to Ian Happ. Ian Happ smacked it for a RBI double. Went down right down the right field line where Juan Soto picked it up and threw it back into the infield. So I always like Juan Soto cards because I saw him play at Wrigley Field. He's great. I mean, he's a legendary player. That's nice. Francisco Lindor. Legendary player. And like amazing hitter. Saw him hit, you know, home run. Got a ball that he threw from one of my favorite players, Ian Happ. Right, so who have we got here? Like, right, it's a 36 of 50. Oh, there's another card there. McGriff. Got a couple of him so far. Oh, who we got? Simpson, rookie card of the Tampa Bay Rays, 36 of 50. So we'll get that. Chandler Simpson, we'll get that. Framed. Very nice. And now these don't count as one of your hits, these foil filigrees. So that's like a bonus hit. So this could be a nice box. I'm pretty sure on that. Like I said, like names in the channel, Card Noob. But I'm pretty sure from what I've read that these foil filigrees do not count as your hit. Even if it's a numbered card, doesn't matter. Listen, thank you so much for listening. Hope you see you again. Take care. Bye.